Hello and welcome to Hashtag Breads 2023, and I am your host Jamie from Jamie's Country Living, and I am going to make, I've never made this before, is honey bread rolls. So let's just jump it down into it. I'm going to read you the ingredients. It calls for 2 teaspoons of active dry yeast, excuse the dogs, 1 cup of lukewarm water, which I'm heating up now in the sink, 1 teaspoon of salt, okay, 1 egg, 3 cups of all-purpose flour, I haven't measured out yet, and 1 tablespoon of unsalted butter, which I have here at room temperature. And let's get started. First thing it says to do is put my cup of warm water, the temperature must be between 100 and 105 degrees, and add my yeast, and then we're going to let that sit for 5 minutes. I forgot to mention also honey. I'm going to need a 1/4 cup, which I have sitting here, I don't want to move it, plus 1 tablespoon. Let's get started. Now we are going to add 1/4 cup of honey. To make sure that you all have a video of some sort to watch. Yes, this is open to anyone. Just make sure you hashtag Breads 2023 and tag me in your title or your description box. If you would like a thumbnail or a PNG to include in your video, please email me at jamiescountryliving@yahoo.com. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to email me. I will be doing a giveaway. I just don't know how I'm doing it. This is my first collaboration, so if you could just all bear with me. We are going to add the honey, the salt, the egg, and now we're going to stir. We have the 1 tablespoon of honey reserved. And then it calls for 3 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm sure if you wanted to use bread flour, you could, but I would figure out how many, how much of that you would need instead of the 3 cups of all-purpose flour. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm not even in the center. Alright, now I'm going to add the 3 cups of flour out of the bread machine, but I am going to use my stand mixer to knead it. This is what it's looking like, y'all. Like I said, I do apologize for the dogs, but I do have 4 dogs. I am a small-scale homesteader. We do grow our own food and raise our own food. We do like to garden and cook. So you never know what type of video I'm going to post. I enjoy doing the collaborations. I hope you go over and check out any channel that is in the playlist. Go check out my playlist. It's just a little bit sticky. Alright, what do you think, y'all? I think it's ready to go into the stand mixer. I will bring you back after the kneading of the mixer. I don't want to make my video too long and bore y'all. Alright, been 7 minutes. I'm going to take some spray. It says lightly grease your bowl. I'm going to use a plastic bowl. Just keep in mind, this is my first time making this one, y'all. I'm going to plop that in there. If you use too much flour, they said it'll turn out dense. So I did kneading in there, and then I brought it out here onto the table and kneaded it some more because it feels pretty good to me. You want to coat your dough ball. I don't think there's enough on there. Like I said, have fun with this, y'all. Got my tea towel here somewhere. Yep, right here. And We're going to let it sit for an hour or until it doubles in size. Excuse me. This is the time, because of the weather, the humidity, and the temperature will have a lot to do with the length of time that it's going to take for your your dough to rise. I don't go by that. I go by the double in size. So don't watch the clock. Don't watch the clock, okay? So I will bring you back when it has doubled in size. Let me clarify it. You got to let it rise for 2 hours. It's been 2 hours. Punch. Now I'm going to form into balls. After I grease this. I want to make them like the size of a hamburger roll if I can. 3. Alright, I had to go back and fix them. I wanted them as even as possible so that they would bake even. My pan is greased and they're sliding. So now I'm going to cover them up for 20 minutes. And then we're going to bake them at 400 degrees for 20 minutes. Alright, bring you back. Forgot to mention, we have that 1 tablespoon of softened butter and the tablespoon of honey, and you mix it together. We're going to brush the tops. Let me back up just a little bit of these, and then we're going to put them in the oven. Need different pastry brush. Don't forget, this is an open collaboration. Keep an eye on the playlist. I have some awesome channels, and I sure hope a lot of y'all join in. You can use a bread machine. You don't have to use a bread machine. I know a lot of people, you know, they have arthritis. Cannot wait to see what everybody comes up with. Can't wait to try these. And then once these are done, I will bring you back and we'll give them a taste test, or at least we'll cut them up and see what they look like. Get all this out of there. The picture looked really yummy. And like I said, I did a boo-boo. Hopefully I corrected that when I first came back. After they were rising, you let them cover them up with a tea towel, and you let it rise in a warm spot for 2 hours, not 1. I stand corrected. Okay. And I think I got all of this out here. I'm going to put it all in there. Honey and butter, heck yeah. Okay. My oven's been preheating. She's ready to go. Man, they look good. Ooh, these hot. Let's open them up. They're good. The honey butter. Yeah, the honey butter mixture gives it a hint of sweet flavor. That really does. This is really good. If you guys get the chance to make these, oh my gosh, the recipe will be in the description box below. Oh my goodness, they're so good. Let's throw some butter on here, y'all. Fresh out the oven. Bon appetit. Share your videos out. Tag me. Hashtag Breads 2023 at Jamie's Country Living, and I'll add you to the playlist. Thank you. Y'all have fun with this.